Assassin's Promise by Thomas Woodward, Chapter 127. Kayana let the young woman run ahead. Millie was finally beginning to become the carefree girl of 13 she had first met so many days gone now, before they had been ambushed. She should be able to choose the time and place to grow into adulthood. Millie mourned over what had been lost. Kayana herself had been thrust into training by her family and her peers, but she had a choice, no matter how small it had been. She could have chosen to forsake her family's honor and be cast out of her society rather than go through the rigorous physical training she had endured. To make such a choice would have been anathema, but it was hers to make. Millie had had no such choice. She had shown courage, and for that Kayana smiled. Even Nazin, her own teacher, would have been proud. Kayana looked back towards the way they had come. The tents glittered in the sunlight, freshly cleaned by a veritable army of darkly garbed servants. She had seen the slavers before, past the great mounds of silt, at the desert's very heart. They were no better than what had been done here. She had not seen any acts of cruelty, but one seldom did. After all, it would not make sense to push away willing customers, however rare they may be. She looked on in disgust as a small child, bearing the same dark gossamer silks, trudged along behind his mother, retreating into a tent. Her own people were guilty of slavery. She had seen members of her own society sent to the slavers after falling from favor. Her heart burned in fury. Gripping her forearm tightly in one hand, she silently followed Millie towards their tent.